Greetings and welcome to the Dungeon Siege. I've played this game before, but not to the completion. And I have not played the expansion pack at all. So, we're off to a daring start. But first, let's make our hero. Let's call her an... Erithiana. And why I'm making a her is because in the later games there will be statues and such that reference the first game, but they will always be of the same model. So she needs to be the cover art character if you want consistency. At least the hair needs to be. We can change the skin, shirt and pants as much as we want. I kinda like the green with west, since it reminds me of something. Ah, here it is. Erithiana. So, let's begin our story in the Kingdom of Ebb, the original single-player campaign. And we'll go with the normal difficulty.
A long time ago, on the continent of Arana, the once magnificent empire of stars had crumbled into oblivion. Paralyzed by its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient and merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldiers and most trusted, withdrew far to the west, to a land called Ebb, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and the rich valleys of their new home, they founded the Kingdom of Ebb, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for 300 years. But there was a price. Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries cast to save them. And none could foretell that one humble farmer would stand between a vengeance from the past and the survival of the kingdom.
The Krog are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for Old Nork. Go to Stonebridge. Find Gjorn. If the Krog have elsewhere betrayed us, your bravery will be needed by the king. Go now.
And our adventure begins. We can use our mouse to move, and left clicking will interact. Then we can get descriptions and change the point of view. This is one of the 14 tips, and I guess I'll read through them as they come along. There's the pause with spacebar. And we can attack with a knife. Z to get everything near us. And actually, let's go to the inventory for now. We got a branch, but also fire shot and zap, which we can equip. And with this, we've become a combat mage. Actually, I have a wrong. We're not a combat mage yet. We need to have the fire active to be that. Since there are two types of spells. And spellcasting works just fine. In the bottom right, we have our posse controls. Once we have the nearly 10 companions, these might come in handy. And we also have the journal. From where we can reread the dialogue. Just in case you missed or you're not sure what to do, but this game is quite linear, so I'm not even sure how you would get lost in here. But for now, let's go through our farm and pick everything up that we can while listening to an epic score. And there is a map, but I'm not too fond of this map. It's okay, but it could be better. Since you can't basically see anything while you have the map open. You can move from it though, so that's an okay thing. So, Adventuring Handbook. Many objects such as barrels and crates contain valuable items. And we can break them. And we can open doors and levers. But this is our farm, so we'll be breaking our own stuff here. Well, I don't mind. Here you can also see that the trees are basically non-existent. They appear until you get too close and then they have no tangibility in them. So, what should we use for now? I guess we could go for the hoe, but I like the sound of shovel more. Though I think pitchfork is the strongest weapon, along with the rock club. You can also view the character, and everything aside from rings and such will affect how the character looks. We also have quick hotkeys for the potion consumptions, but it does take a while to eat them actually, yeah. Or drink them, because the character actually needs to take the potion out before drinking it. It's not completely automatic, like the save here. So, for the beginning, this might be bit repetitive, since we are only using one character. We can actually move the camera angle with arrow keys, zoom in and zoom out. So let's drink a potion and beat up the next Krog. And this game does have quite a lot of missing with attacks. But once again, after we reach the first dungeon, we'll be getting more help. Actually, can I expand the... No. I don't have a quick way of getting these spells ready. But I think it's best I make the main gal a tank of sorts. I can get a mage later. For the second game, I think I'll play much more magic. Well, actually, I think I could play range guy. I haven't played that so much, so I'm much more familiar with the Dances Siege 2. I've played it through a few times and I almost pulled it up yearly. So this is much more of a new experience than the later games. But for now we'll be just going through the masses, since we basically have nothing better to do. And since these guys do drop their potions once in a while, we are not in that much of a danger. Also there's some regeneration, but it's not that fast. Let's try the shovel. I'll actually splinter that, since it does have block chance and it's just as good but not as fast. How many did I draw? This isn't as good. Well, at least some of them gave up. I like how most of them give up before coming back. Come on. It had just one hit point left, so I couldn't die. Did it? At best it takes 3 hits to take one down. Also, the sound design in this game is quite nice. The music is good and the enemies have appropriate sounds to them. And with that I mean that they don't seem out of place. You could think that the... what were they? Frogs sound like that. Oh. I think we need to kite them for a bit. At least away from the player. Or we just try and tank it. This game has the, well, Elder Scrolls leveling style, that more you use the skill, the better you get at it. There are some... what are these? Gremals. But I remember I can't kill them, even though it just highlight them, I can't attack them. So yeah, now it's teaching me how to equip stuff from the inventory. And with Q I can cycle through these. Actually, let's put some lightning into it. It doesn't do that much damage, but it seems to be at least sure to hit. Yeah, I think I'm going back to my stick. The snappers that come out of the water. You can barely see them before they attack. So. It's too bad we don't have any area spells or attacks. It does take a while to take down even smaller groups of enemies, but it does change. It won't be like that for long. And in the first 2 dungeons each games, you can basically retrain all of your party members and yourself if you want. So that if I'm going a melee build, I can just decide at one point that no, I'll be a mage now. And I think it's nice. It allows you to test out things and try to take the best of every world. I hate these scouts. They're so hard to hit. Scavengers die much faster. Is there any more? No? Snappers? And we found our first piece of armor here. After these 2 are done, I'll equip it. I could also just pause the game mid-fight and put it on myself, but actually it auto-equipped it, because I had nothing in those slots. Oh, they're dealing a bit more damage. Are they scouts? Yeah. And hopefully we get rid of them. So yeah, this game will turn into mob fights, which is quite nice. You have some 8 on 20 almost. No, not actually. I think 8 on 15 or something like that is the max, but still. And here we have a potion. I think the owner's dead, so we can just loot out the place without any worries. And a spell. Let's see what magic armor does. It should give me 2 armor. Guess we could use lightning bolt till we are level 2 nature mage. And we can save the game. Since we need 2nd level. What's 3rd? We need 3rd level for the magic armor. So it's not much, but oh god, it's gonna take a while. At least we get some XP with every time we cast a spell. And the dog is dead. Then onto the fish. It took way longer than I expected. I could also try and kite them around the world, but I mean, this works as well, as long as there are not too many enemies at one time. And frogs die quite easily, so I could just train my nature magic against them. No, of course he noticed. Well, we're not in any danger at the moment, so let's zap this scout. And dead. Handbook. I can view my surroundings and command attacks and moves from the map, yes. And there's a compass. Oh no, there's two of them. I'll wait for a while before drinking. And we are out of mana. So, stuff it is till we get it back. So what's in the cave? Bones. And a bear. There's a bear. Feel like this is a enemy we should kite around. No, no, no. I got stuck on the level. Why do you wanna go so close? It's gonna take a long while till we get the bear. The pathfinding in this game does leave me asking questions once in a while. Okay. 10 hit points down. 40 to go. And it will like 5 shot us. Let's kill the bug. No. It does miss quite often. And just as I say it hits. Actually, I think we could take him on with our staff, but we're so close to leveling up our magic, so... Come on, bit more. Don't now start hitting me all the time. Oh, I didn't want to go on kiting again. So, with this, we're halfway done. If we had a mob with us, there would be no problems. I'll run after them. Okay, next attack. Take a potion and continue. Soon, and there's the level. Let's switch to this stuff. Just that we don't actually die against this bear. 6 more. 5, 4. 2, 1. I gotta drink. I'm not taking the risk. And it actually gave us a leather armor that adds to our health and is 3 times sturdier than our current armor. So I guess we're putting that on. Let's go see what's in the cave, and I think I'll end the episode there. I just hope there's not another bear in there. So now we know we can take them on. Though not with our bare hands. And there was some gold. Well, okay. I don't think we are gonna run out of gold easily in this game, but the inventory space is much more valuable. And with this, I think we'll be ending the episode. Until next time. Bye bye.